What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ Review. Thank you so much for joining me here at my YouTube channel. Man, I'm late on this one. Survivor 50, Episode 4. Just wanted to give some quick thoughts about it before tonight's Episode 5. So here we go. Mike White. I liked him. I did. I liked him in David versus Goliath. And I liked what he brought to Survivor 50. I know that there was some controversy over should there be 3 people from David versus Goliath on Survivor 50, and if I was going to cut one of them, it would have been Mike, for a variety of reasons. Obviously he was a very good strategic player in David versus Goliath. I didn't feel like he was ever going to be somebody who was going to be a great strategic mind in this season. It's one of those things where people knew his game, and I think that he was never going to make it very far in this. But I liked him because he's a storyteller, and he's somebody who can be observant and look at the things that's going on the island and turn them into narration, tell a story about what's happening. And you saw that in a lot of his confessionals. You know, a lot of his confessionals were very entertaining and very narrative pushing. His confessionals would push that narrative forward. Whatever the narrative is, he was able to push it forward. I thought that he had a lot of fun facial expressions. He was very emotive. And again, these are things that make for entertaining TV. I think he overplayed his hand with Christian, and we saw it. He overplayed his hand with Christian, and Christian came back and said, wait a second. This guy was my ally last time, but he's not really he's not really fitting into my game this time. And Christian took him out. And I think that that was probably a good move for him. In the process, they had to leave Ozzy out of the vote. They felt that if they would have included Ozzy would have let the beans spill with Mike, and it would have muddied the waters. And I get that. It was probably the right move because Ozzy has a history of playing with his heart rather than his head. Ozzy's not the most strategic player. And I think that's why he latched on to Mike so much, because Mike is strategic. I think it's going to have repercussions. Ozzy is still in a position of power, right? Ozzy is still somebody that the tribe is going to rely on for challenges, and Ozzy still has an advantage. So I think that, he gave away the advantage, right? I think he gave away the advantage and he still has the idol. But either way, Ozzy is definitely still in a position of power in this tribe, and it's going to have repercussions for Christian. I don't know if Christian's going to win whatever repercussions come, right? If Ozzy comes after Christian, Christian might be able to get rid of Ozzy. I don't know. But I feel like there's going to be a story told here based on how Ozzy feels about this. I still don't know what kind of game Emily's playing. Emily seems very all over the place. Like, she's not somebody that I would invest into as an ally. Strictly because I don't think she's somebody that I could trust, just based on everything I've seen so far. She seems very wishy-washy as far as who she wants to work with and why she wants to work with them. So Emily's somebody that I would not want to be a part of right now. I think that we are going to see more of the Rizzo-Charlie conflict come into play in this episode, in this next episode that's coming up tonight. I think we're going to see more of that come into play. I think Charlie definitely wants Rizzo out. I don't think Charlie trusts Rizzo in his game. And I've read online that some people think Charlie's going to win this exchange. I don't think Charlie's going to win this. I don't. I think Rizzo is crafty enough and cutthroat enough that if he gets any kind of wind of this, any kind of wind of Charlie wanting to get rid of him, Rizzo's going to rally the forces and get rid of Charlie. I really think that Rizzo is a more in-tune player than Charlie is, and I think that Rizzo is going to be able to make things happen more than Charlie will be able to. Maybe I'm completely wrong on that, but we'll see. I still think that Coach is one of the players who's in one of the greatest positions. I think that people are really liking him. I think that he's very endearing to the other players, and I think that Coach is still somebody who has a very good chance of making it a long ways into this game, maybe even towards the end. So yeah, good fourth episode so far. Every single episode of Survivor 50 has been solid, and I'm gonna talk about Survivor 50 episode 5. Hopefully I'll be able to put a video out tomorrow on it. I've just been busy. It's grant writing season. I'm writing a lot of grants right now, and it's track season, so I'm working in track, and there's not enough hours in the day to get everything done that I want to get done. But and you know, I'm not monetized, so unfortunately, if something needs to take a back seat, it's my channel, which, you know, sucks, but it is what it is. So good fourth episode. Really enjoyed it. I'm loving Survivor 50 so far, and we'll see what happens tonight. What do you guys think of this episode? What do you think of Mike getting voted out? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there commenting, make sure that you get subscribe to my channel. And until next time, we'll see you guys later.